So today I'm going to make vanilla chocolate cake. So here are my ingredients which I'm going to use while making that cake. Yeah, so we have my spices there. We have cinnamon, cardamom, vanilla essence, ginger spice, baking powder, and baking soda. I forgot to put the baking soda, sorry, so I'm going to show you where I'm going to use it. We also have eggs and milk. We have sugar and baking wheat flour, and we have blue band. Yeah, so I'm going to start by caramelizing the sugar. So I'm going to boil it with a little of water so that the the sugar can be soft to use it to bake it. So you use low heat and a small amount of water. You whisk till it melts. I'm still whisking. Yeah, we continue whisking the sugar so that it will be melted. I add a little of milk so that it cannot stick on the tin. Yeah, so that's my sugar which I've already whisked. So I'm going to start by sieving my flour. I used 2 cups of flour. So we are going to sieve it to incorporate hair into the flour. That's why we usually sieve the flour.
When I'm walking on the streets half naked, it's part of me, it's part of me. When I'm making my bright makeup, it's part of me, it's part of me. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, get out of my life. I know what
So I'm done sieving the flour. So I'm going also to sieve the other dry ingredients. So I'm going to use 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. So I'm going also to sieve it. So that's my baking powder. And make sure you measure the ingredients correctly. So I used 1.5 of baking powder. That's my baking soda, which I forgot to show you. I use half of the teaspoon. My cinnamon, we also sieve it. My cardamom. You just scoop a little bit of the spices so that it can't be too much. Yeah, that's my ginger spice, powdered ginger spice. So I sieve all my dry ingredients. Then you mix them well with the flour. You make sure you mix well. Now we are back to our wet ingredients. So my melted sugar, I'm going to add blue band, then I whisk it. I used 2 tablespoons of blue band. So that's my sugar and blue band. I'm going to whisk it. And I used the wrong blue band. That's not a baking blue band. So when you are baking, make sure you use the correct blue band. So I added 1 egg and vanilla essence. Then I whisked them all together. You whisk until your mixture is smooth.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through.
So I'm going to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, then mix together. So here I'm mixing them well, and make sure you use one direction when you are mixing them. I added milk because we want a smooth running constituency of the mixture. You whisk and whisk. More milk.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way.
So here I'm going to split my mixture into 3 portions. So the first portion, I have my cocoa and drinking chocolate. I'm going to use it to make a chocolate cake, and the other one I'm going to add color on it. So my cake will be a colored vanilla chocolate cake. You can use any color that you want. Make sure you sieve all the ingredients to incorporate hair into a mixture. That's my color. Also, I'm going to sieve it.
Searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way, yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a strive.
So my first portion is chocolate, the other one is colored, and the other one I'm going to just leave it like that. You mix them well.
I'm falling. Tell me why I'm falling. Oh, life's calling, but it's hard because I'm falling. I'm falling. Tell me why I'm falling.
my 3 portions of cake: chocolate, colored, and vanilla. So I'm going to make 3 layered cake. So here we are going to line our baking tin. So we are going to use a sufuria because I'm using a Jiko to bake. So you spread Blue Band into your baking tin, in which my baking tin is sufuria for now. Yeah, so I'm lining it with Blue Band. You line it well so that the cake may not stick when you are baking or burn. You also use flour to spread all over your lined sufuria so that it will not stick. So that's my lined baking tin. So I'm going to start pouring my mixture into my baking tin. So I started with the vanilla flavored mixture, then the colored one, then the chocolate one. But it did not turn out the way I wanted it, but it's okay. We go with the outcome. Yeah. So my cake is ready for baking.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now.
I wanted a 3-layered cake, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it. So I went for the outcome. So when you are using a Jiko, you use 2 sufuria. So this is my outside sufuria, which I'm going to put the sufuria with the cake. I'm going to put it inside here. So you use salt below it. Is it below? Yeah, wherever. Or you can use sand. Also, I put salt on top of the lid. So here I'm improvising a oven. Let's say an oven. Yeah. So that's salt. Then here I'm going to put hot charcoal on top of the lid. Remember, below the sufuria we have salt. So here I'm improvising an oven so that those who don't have an oven can bake using a Jiko. It's not a must that you have an oven to bake a cake. You can also use Jiko, you can use gas, anything that you have. So that's my cake. You see the color, how it had spread all over, and the chocolate. Yeah, so my cake is ready. Yeah, that's what I got. So that's it. It was well cooked and yummy. Yeah. So that's my chocolate flavored cake. Please make a comment.